in the fullness of time, when people look back in history, they will see that Pacquiao is the man that Mayweather didn't fight, rather than Pacquiao didn't get the Mayweather.
I don't think it'll come across that way. I think people will say, why didn't they fight each other? And blame both guys, to be honest with you, because the first negotiation we were against the blood test, and it was kind of our fault the first time.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So the reason why it was really important to play that clip that I just played, that was back in 2015, that was a roundtable we did with Manny Pacquiao's trainer, Freddie Roach. And as you guys heard in that clip, he admitted that it was their fault that the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight did not happen in 2008. Why? Because Manny Pacquiao did not want to take an Olympic-style drug test that at the time Floyd Mayweather was the very first person or first boxer to make a request like that. Now he fast forward to present day and it's damn near protocol for Olympic random style drug testing, which is why this news really shocked a lot of boxing fans. It was just recently reported that in the Pacquiao versus Thurman fight, there will be no Vada testing. There will be no Vada testing. There will be no Olympic style random drug testing at all in this fight. It's just going to be standard testing by the Athletic Commission. So in other words, the same type of testing that Manny Pacquiao was doing before Floyd Mayweather asked him to take a random drug test and Pacquiao said he didn't want to do it, that's the same type of standard testing he'll be doing for the Keith Thurman fight. Now what's really puzzling is Vada testing was actually called off for reasons that haven't yet been made clear. And then on top of that, when Vada was asked about this, they declined further comment beyond confirming that they're not involved in this fight card in any way. Now tell me that don't sound extremely fishy. There was plans of doing Vada, but then all of a sudden Vada was called off and they didn't want to discuss the situation any further? I mean, we never know what's going on behind closed doors, but what that sounds like is maybe someone knew that they were going to be dirty and they found some kind of way to get around this and get his opponent to agree to the terms regardless if he was dirty or not. Now, one thing we do know for sure, Keith Thurman has never rejected Olympic-style random testing for any fight that he's been involved in. We know that Manny Pacquiao has turned down Olympic-style drug testing in the past. Something else we know, matter of fact, I reported and made a video on it. If you guys recall, it was a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a couple weeks after the fight was announced, Keith Thurman, he came out because there was already rumors a while ago suggesting that this fight would not include Vada or any other strenuous Olympic-style testing. Now, if you guys can recall when these rumors were surfacing, you heard Keith Thurman, he actually came out and he said, Manny Pacquiao can take whatever he wants to take. It ain't gonna help him. So the interpretation to many is Keith Thurman was willing to take the Vada, wanted to take some form of Olympic-style drug testing, and it was Manny Pacquiao that didn't want the testing. I mean, Manny Pacquiao also understands that he's the A side in this situation. He understands how bad Keith Thurman has wanted this fight. Keith Thurman has been calling Manny Pacquiao for so long, but now Manny Pacquiao, he has some serious leverage. So I'm just saying, if Manny Pacquiao wanted to say this, he could say, okay, Keith, you want to fight me that bad? I'll fight you under one condition. I don't want any Olympic-style random drug testing. And Keith Thurman could have said, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. You could take whatever you want to take, which is once again what Keith Thurman actually said. And it is very possible that a scenario like that actually took place. Matter of fact, if you guys recall, around 2008, 2009, Teddy Atlas was on ESPN and he had said that he got a phone call from a very, very close source to Team Pacquiao, and he said that someone from Pacquiao's team actually sent an email to Mayweather's team and basically said, what if Manny Pacquiao was to test positive? is there a way we can keep this on the hush to where it wouldn't get released to the public and we could still save the fight? This is what Teddy Atlas said on air. When he was live on ESPN, he said this. And he caught, of course, a lot of flack for saying it because, of course, they wanted him to bash Floyd Mayweather. They wanted him to make up some stuff and call Floyd Mayweather a black bastard and all that kind of stuff. But Teddy, he flipped it and he didn't follow their script. But what's so crazy is how eerily similar the scenario sounds to what's going on right now. Plans of Vada testing was called off, and now Vada is tight-lipped about the situation? Boy, Manny Pacquiao is so lucky he got that hope insurance. That's all I can say. Because you guys remember, it's so funny how things work. When Floyd Mayweather, when he was the first person in boxing to implement Olympic random style drug testing, all these fans were saying Floyd is just a coward, he's scared, and who needs random testing and all that kind of stuff, right? But once everybody started doing it, then they tried to discredit Floyd Mayweather for using USADA and not Vada. All of a sudden they wanted to try to turn USADA and Vada into Bloods and Crips. Just because Floyd Mayweather's name was associated with USADA, then all of a sudden they started treating USADA like they started to treat Al Heyman in the PBC series. In other words, they threw the whole USADA program on the coincidental list. So once again, when Floyd Mayweather was doing USADA and he wasn't doing Vada, then all of a sudden these same fans who said that we don't need testing and all this kind of stuff, and if you need testing, you're just a coward like Floyd, now all of a sudden of cheating because he wasn't using Vada and he was using USADA, right? They said, yeah, that's the real testing is with Vada. That USADA stuff is a joke. So the question now is, what are those same fans gonna say now about Manny Pacquiao since he's not willing to take either one of them? I'll leave you guys with that question. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.